Star vs. the Forces of Evil, a cartoon show developed by Darren Nefsey, shown on Disney and Disney XD and Disney Plus currently. Today we're going to be talking about the weirdest show I've ever encountered, but the one I liked a lot. So, in today's episode of Chunk Light Media, we're going to be stepping in the Disney universe. In Star vs. the Forces of Evil, one of Disney's modern TV shows that it did great with its audiences and more. The show ran for 4 seasons from January 18, 2015 all the way to its series finale in May 2019. The show was mostly based on the maturity of Star Butterfly, a young girl from a different dimension who at the age of 14 would receive the magical wand that is passed down from queen to princess to prince. Star, being a young teenager, doesn't understand the responsibility and power of what the wand can possess, and causes mayhem soon after. Her parents, seeing that she is not mature enough, decide to send her to Earth so she can master her abilities in magic. She is given the Book of Spells from her mother, current Queen Moon. With the book was also home to Glossaryck, a magical creature that is the guide to every future queen to learn magic and to create new spells that defines with the owner's personality. As she arrives to Earth, she transfers to a local school where she meets Marco, an Earth child who will be her guide. Marco and Star have numerous adventures in the first season. Her distaste of monsters is very clear, as the main antagonist Ludo wants to steal the butterfly wand so he can rule the universe. This cheesy fighting eventually becomes something of evil and seriousness once a new villain shows up, Toffee, who was a reptilian monster that was able to grow back any part of his body if it was cut off or burned. Ludo seeks revenge from losing the war decades ago against Queen Moon, Star's mother. Toffee seeks to destroy all the magic. Star manages to defeat Toffee with the help of Buttfrog, a monster that has shown Star that monsters are not evil and are just normal like human beings and the people of Mutiny. Star matures and seeks to improve relations with the humans and the monsters. She then realizes the significant challenge that awaits ahead, as all adults do not see eye to eye. She forms a party with local monarch's children. It was quickly shut down. Star, realizing how difficult this would be, decides to reform the law by rounding up support from other monarchs. With more problems to add, Mina discovers Star's plans and starts planning to finally eliminate all the monsters from Mutiny. The monsters decide to run away to a different dimension. Star, being displeased and sad, cannot do anything but to let them go until things in Mutiny have changed. While this is happening, Meteora Butterfly goes on a rampage as she discovers that her family was the true royal family of Mutiny. As she discovers that King Shasagan, her father, got rid of her once her mother Eclipsa was crystallized for loving a monster king. Star tries to fight back but loses too many of her friends as Meteora was sucking the souls out of everyone close to admitting defeat. Eclipsa steps in to defend Star by trapping Meteora in a spell, causing a massive explosion and to revert Meteora back to a baby. Star, thinking that Eclipsa killed her own daughter, gives up the wand to Eclipsa and hands over power to her. Eclipsa gratefully takes baby Meteora and leaves to the monster castle, where she meets her love, Globgor, still crystallized. Now in Season 4, monsters and humans are living together, but not in peace, as Eclipsa, being the new ruler, decides to return stolen property back to the monsters, including houses that were currently owned by humans but were returned back to the monsters. Star's parents decide to leave the kingdom and to live on the forest in isolation, but many humans follow and eventually settle down with their former queen. The new antagonist of the season is Mina Loveberry, a powerful Solarian warrior. Moon decides to give Mina an army to retake the kingdom and to dethrone Eclipsa. And an epic battle happens between the Solarian warriors and the crew. Star, believing she killed Mina, is pleased till Marco shows up warning her that there is an army approaching. Star, realizing that it's practically impossible to beat Mina unless they use Eclipse's dark magic, which can take a heavy toll on the users. Star, Moon, and Eclipse and Hekapu decide to escape to the end of the universe to think of a strategy to defeat Mina. Star realizes that the only true way to defeat Mina is to destroy the magic. Moon and Eclipse, at first hesitant and trying to persuade Star not to destroy the magic, eventually follow through and decide to follow Star, finally destroying the magic. The four magical royals say the whispering spell to finally destroy the magic, while Marco and Tom try to defend them from Mina. At the end, all magic is destroyed. Star leaves Muni to be with Marco. Also, I forgot to mention that Starco became the thing, so all the things you guys shipped happened. The portal closes, and the two hug and await their fate. As the magical dimension is slowly crumbling before them, a huge explosion happens. Their fate ended up being that all dimensions collapsed and were forced together to make one universe, and that is the series. But overall, I do enjoy the show, and I would give this show a solid 8 out of 10. Because at the time when I first saw this show, I was still in high school, so it was very relevant to me. I could connect with it. I do believe that the story is good, but sometimes it does have filler episodes, such as the episodes where Star's own spells got an episode, a few episodes actually, and I believe those weren't so important. But if people do enjoy fillers, it was something. I mean, it had something for everyone. It had magic, monsters, high school romance, which I really didn't care much about. It had a very good story of a 14-year-old girl forced to mature because her mother's believed dead multiple times, and now she has to rule over a kingdom at a very young age, and you can see the stress. I do enjoy it a lot. But anyways, guys, don't forget to check out our other videos that we have. We had a coronavirus podcast. You guys can check it out. We do movie reviews. We also do TV show reviews. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and wash your damn hands.